There we go. Okay, so I wanted to talk about really three things. One is one tool in the there's two tools in the online office that replace coaching codes. So if you've used coaching codes in the past, there are actually two tools in the page in the Coach Online office now that replace that. And I wanted to show you them because coaching codes has gotten really slow and it's somewhat inaccurate in the sense that they don't add new stuff as it comes up very quickly. So sometimes it's hard to like find a video of 80-day obsession. And it's like, that's the only thing you want to do. So a lot of people are sending people the YouTube one from Beachbody, but it's a YouTube link without your Coach ID embedded in it, which is fine if they're already your customer. But if they're not, whatever, they'll go wherever they want to go. So I wanted to show you that. I wanted to show you so that's the media library, but then I wanted to show you the coaching links generator. And I want to show you they're so easy to use, but they've got everything in them. And it really kind of looks, the coach links generator kind of looks like coaching codes, but works a lot better, I think. And it's much more updated. I mean, they had 80-day obsession on there a week ago because they're Beachbody, not coaching codes. So I would say dump coaching codes completely, because between these two tools, you can do the same thing. And there's really a lot in there. You just have to kind of search it out and use it, start using it, but it works really well. So those are two things I wanted to show you. I wanted to just quickly go through Beachbody On Demand. I mean, teambeachbody.com. Have you looked at it? Have you tried to use it? I know Rachel's used it because she ordered her accessory bundle today. I ordered mine today. Did you use it today, Kimberly? Have you seen it or just kind of fiddled with it a little bit?
Are you talking about the cart like you were talking about? Or
well, just in general, teambeachbody.com. Like, have you looked at it and see how to use it and all that stuff?
Oh, you know what? I guess I probably haven't.
So, yeah, I know Rachel used it this morning. I used it twice today personally. I ordered myself a accessory bundle and my mom one too. It actually
Those go on sale today?
Yeah, they did. $39 for coaches. And that's what gets you into the Autumn's group. So
yeah, I knew that. I'm just like, whoa, it's already that time.
I know. And I think the emails will start going out, I think, tomorrow with the instructions on how to get into the group. And
I didn't think she was going to start posting, though, until
the 10th of January. Yeah. But I think they're still going to allow you to get in there. There's nothing to do in there, but at least get in. I think those emails will start growing. I mean, they said Friday, and now I can't remember if it was this Friday or next Friday. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Soon. So as you buy stuff, they're going to generate this email. And when you go to join the group, the Beachbody owns the Facebook group, and they will verify your purchase and then put you in. The reason why I'm telling you that part is because somebody asked a question today in the refinery, and I jumped on there real quick and answered it because she's like, I'm going to order my accessory bundle under my husband so that I get volume points. Don't do that. Not for this, because if you put your husband in there, when you go to add yourself to that group, they're not going to find you as purchase something, and then you won't be able to get into the group. So for those of us who purchase things under our husband for volume, this is one thing you don't want to do that with. So buy other things under your husband if you need to. But the cool thing about this one is that it makes you active again. So even though it's only $39, it's actually 50 PV. So if you're inactive, it'll make you active, even though you only had to spend $39. So that's a good thing. Right? I know. So that's a good thing. Okay. So then what else I want to talk about? I wanted to talk about the different challenge packs and how to engage with your people. And then I think it ties into this idea of using the two tools in the Coach Online office. Okay, that was a lot of information in a very short period of time. Do you want me to go ahead and share my screen and get going, or do you have questions before I start? Okay, I'm going to get going. Okay. I'm sorry that I waited so long to tell you that we had a meeting tonight. I did not mean to do that. I meant to do that this morning when I woke up and totally spaced it.
I just assume we have meetings unless you tell us we don't.
Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Thank you. I try to remember to post it and then I spaz out and don't. Okay. When that goes away, go away. Go away. Make it go away. There we go. Okay. I think this is one.
Oh my gosh, I can't even see that. I'm on my phone. I'm gonna have to like get in some
There we
other
go.
way.
Okay. There's teambeachbody.com. All right. I mean, Beachbody Coach Online Office. Okay, are you with me now? Oh, Rachel, can you see this?
You muted her.
I did. No, she muted herself.
Oh.
Rachel, can you see this? Oh, I'm sitting in my kids' room while they fall asleep, but I'm listening on my phone. No, I can't see. Okay, okay. It's fine. You don't have to talk. Can you get to a point where you can see it? I want you to be able to use these tools. If not, then just watch the recording because I want you to be able to see this stuff. Okay. First thing, grow. If you go into Grow My Business, okay.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Team Beachbody.
No,
yeah, I've been on Coach Office. It's awesome.
No, I'm going to talk about Team Beach. That was just a second question. Have you been on Team Beachbody yet? To see how it looks so that you can help customers through it. That was just a random, unrelated question. Okay, so Team Beachbody Coach Online Office, if you go to Grow My Business and Shareable Media, and Rachel, you can just, if you can, write stuff down, and you can just go look at it when you have a chance. Okay, well, first of all, you should set up your profiles and websites, but that's beside the point. And then, if you look down here, this has kind of all the, I'm going to exit the phone and then sign on video. Perfect. All right. I'll slow down. Actually, I'll just chit chat with Kimberly for a second until you get back on.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, no, I was asking if you've been on tbeachbody.com only just because if people ask you like, oh, how do I do this? Or what do I do when it does this? And you're gonna be like, I don't know, I haven't seen it yet. So you might want to just like.
It looks pretty good, you know.
It's so easy to use. There's a couple of things that are really cool.
Like, hey, I want you to get a challenge pack, and you can click on that tab, or Shakeology, or like if you want them to get a performance stack or whatever the case may be. So yeah, that looks good.
Well, and one of the big things I think I'm really excited about is sometimes people will be like, oh, there's Rachel. Oh, excuse me. They say, oh, well, I want to get a challenge pack, but I want to get energized too. And in the past, you've been like, oh, well, you have to do that in 2 separate transactions. Well, now you don't need to do that anymore, which is a big deal. Okay, let's talk about this though. Okay.
Really great.
It is good. So this is Coach Online Office, Grow My Business, and then it's called Shareable Media within that page. So Grow My Business, and then Shareable Media. Okay. Look, there's Miguel. I think. Doesn't that look like him? That looks like Jamie Fitzpatrick. Doesn't it? All right. So there's a couple different things in here that are really good, but featured media is where the brand new stuff is. This is where you're going to find the video for 80-Day Obsession. This is the one that I've been sending people, and the email that I've been using. Heather, that's Heather. Heather. This is the one that this is the video that I've been using to send out to people because it's actually a good video and it's interesting. So this first video right here, the 80-Day Obsession coming soon, that's the one I've been using. And if you look back in your email on the 22nd of November, you'll see, hopefully, an email from Beachbody that has all the people who have Beachbody on demand that maybe don't have Shakeology. Those are pretty important emails, actually, because that's a huge, like for me, it's a 2-page long list of, I don't know, 150 different people that don't have Shakeology. So I'm sending him an email that talks about 80-day obsession and the completion pack, which is Shakeology plus the equipment, and that's $140. That's what I'm sending them, but I'm sending them this video to look at it, and this is how easy this is. It says copied. My computer's really it says copied. You can cut and paste that into an email. You can cut and paste it into a Facebook message, whatever. It's copied. It's done. It's ready to go. Okay, so you can just look at this. This is kind of all the new stuff, and you can tell what's a video and what's not. But they have all this, you know, annual access, Beachbody on Demand challenge pack, copy link, so on and so forth. This is it's called what's hot. Is it like what I've been doing a lot is you use the Shakeology one. There's like people say, you know, they want to know Shakeology. Like, if people want to know about Shakeology, and I want them to know about the challenge packs, I'll talk about first, talk about what that is and have a video of that, and then I'll talk about Shakeology, and then I'll have a link to one of these videos too. And about the way these work, I'll show you what it looks like on my computer, so you can see what it's going to look like on your customer's computer, because I think it's actually really, really good. It's different than the way it used to look, and it works every time. It used to be, I don't know if you ever see links and they're like, it's not working. Sometimes they didn't work. But these are pretty cool because they all work now. And I've been testing them kind of as we go along, like every once in a while, I cut and paste one, see it's working. But so here you'll see different sales for materials. I'm trying to keep them really slow. Sorry. Any day now. But it goes down. The reason I wanted to show you this was so it'll have like videos. There. First time I looked at this, I'm like, there's videos in that. What the heck? It's right here on View More. On View More, that gives you an entire page. I'll do it so you can see the entire page of videos that you can choose from. Not the Tony video. It looks like something that we're kind of used to. And just from there, again, same thing. Just pick what you want, and you'll copy the link, and then you can talk about stuff, and then links and everything. Like just cut and paste an entire email and paste it to email somebody goes or something instead of creating every time I go back to the link. Anyway, so here's all the videos. What's about Shakeology? Isabel, you know. Pick your one. So let's say we like this one. That's not the one I've been using, but let's just copy that one for fun because I want to show you what it looks like. Hang on. Sorry, slow. Not really. Have y'all seen that one?
My favorite.
I love it. All right, so let's say that's what I send. It's copied. You go, and then you know you go into an email and send it. But I just want to show you what it looks like when your customer's looking at it because I think it looks a lot better than it used to. So this is what your customer is going to see. And it's already linked to your page. So let's say they're like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I can't wait. I have to go order right now. Then they'll already be linked to your page if they go from here. So this is your teambeachbody.com page, basically. But that's what it looks like. So it's already got connect with me. It's got your information. And all they have to do is push play, and then the video starts playing, but it's already got all your stuff in it. And if they wanted to, they could go straight over here where it says view my site, and that goes straight into your Team Beachbody website. Does that make sense? Yeah?
Yeah.
Good. Yes? Anyone? Bueller?
I said yes.
Oh, I didn't hear you. Okay, I think we lost Rachel. There she is. Okay, so that's one of the things that I really like, and I think it's super useful for talking to your customers. You know, so like today, I was sending people who were interested in 80-day obsession. I was sending them links today, and I would say, oh, we'll do one of the and then it's like, oh, awesome. Let's do it. And say, okay, send a link to purchase. So you can do one of two things. So if you go support over all the right, and go to links, the coach, and I can see on my desktop right here versus links. I put that page, linkage, not this page, but this one, the Beachbody Coach Link Generator. Bookmark page, she uses it all the time. All the time, like all the days. So super easy. You don't have to put in your username anymore. You just have to put your coach ID, click it, and then pick what you want. Like if you want 80-day session, you click on that, click down just a little ways. It's got all the different packs, the challenge packs, the packs that you can buy, and the links directly to them. So this isn't a link to videos anymore. This is links to the purchase page, to the landing page for purchasing. So let's say we want to send the new customer the chip pack. So we're going to do that. We're going to pop that, and we're going to send it to our customer, and then this is what our customer sees. And it's so much better than it used to be. The teambeachbody.com website's so much better. Although I'll tell you this morning when I was trying to order, it seemed to be that, I know Rachel ordered hers pretty early, but when I finally got into order, it was about 10:30 or 11. And it was you couldn't order. You couldn't do anything. The website was totally bogged down. But this is what your customer sees. So they're already in your page connected to you, and you've already sent them exactly what they want. So all they have to do now is pick their Shakeology. And they're saying, yeah, I'm going to get 30 servings. Single flavor. Yeah, that's what I want. I can't do it because I'm a coach and I'll do this myself. But they would list out anything. But when they get to coach part, your cookies are going to be in there because they do send to your page. So pretty cool. I think that this is a kind of a game changer, actually, because now Beachbody's taken over the coaching codes thing, kind of, and made it so that you can do all the same things there, but it's just everything will populate faster and it'll be more updated. So prices will be more updated, all that good stuff. So that is that. The other thing that I wanted to show you really quick, that's one way to do it, of course. The other way you can do it is you can go to teambeachbody.com. I think now at this point we've probably all been in it a little bit, maybe. I believe this is the tab you'd use. Coach. Hold, please. Share a cart. Okay, so coach. And then share a cart. Have y'all looked at this function yet? This is so flippin' cool. New enrollment order. And see, it already says, hey, here's your coach ID. This is when you're going to start putting your person in. So you put all your customers' information in. You'll say, yes, I have permission. Continue. It'll actually get you to the point where you can, oh, we can make something up. Yeah. No, whoops. It's pretty smart too. Let's see. Kim@kim.com. English, enroll customer. Oops. Yes, enroll customer. Or you can say that you're going to enroll them as a coach. Either way, you know, if it's somebody who wants to sign up as a coach, you can do it that way. And then it'll send them to the coach sign up page. And let's say we want them to get a challenge pack. I'm sorry, my computer is like deadly slow. My son's studying and everything is online, and so he's using the internet too. It's not good. Okay, challenge packs, and then it just drops down your challenge packs like right in front of you. You don't have to go to a different page. You have to do anything else. Let's say 80-day obsession, and it's got all of them in there too. Okay, select an 80-day obsession kit. Let's say we want the that one right there. No, that's not the one. Well, who cares? Let's pick that one. Okay. And then you're going to select the Shakeology option because they've already told you they want a single flavor. And they want chocolate whey. And they want 30 servings. We're going to do that. Add to cart. I mean, like, I think this is a really good option to do because people screw this up all the time. Because the first option when you go, well, it used to be one of the, like the barista pack, I think was the first option. And somebody would say, I'd be like, oh, I'm so excited. But you got the barista pack. I thought you were going to get chocolate. What? I didn't even see that option. Like they don't even notice that you can do that. It's different now because of the way they do it. You can't continue without choosing something like that. But still, this is really nice. So you've got everything. They've said they want chocolate. They said they want the 80-day obsession, blah, blah, blah. So here you go. All right. So now if you click send email, it's going to send an email to them saying, here's your cart. All they have to do is click on the link. They can go in. The cart will be ready. Then all they have to do is pay. That's it. However, if you want them to get something else, you can click continue shopping and choose something else. And you can just keep going and going. Like you can get everything that they want, all put together, all the flavors chosen, everything you want to do. And then you just send email, it sends them an email. And you can actually go back to share a cart when you're logged in as a coach, and you can check on the order status to see if they've looked at if they've clicked on the link, if they've looked at the email, if they've ordered. You can see all of that in the share a cart. Does that make sense? It's a really good tool. So just to make sure that everybody gets what they want. Okay, so a couple of things that I just wanted to talk about before I can stop sharing my cart. Showing my screen. Does anybody have any questions about that stuff? It's not real complicated. It's just new. I think it's less complicated than it used to be. I love the fact that they've taken over the links and the videos because it's all in one place. It makes a whole lot of sense. Like this morning, I was sending those links like nobody's business. And I had both screens open, one with the links and one with the shareable media, just those two pages open. And I just go, cut and paste into a Facebook message, cut and paste into a Facebook message, done, moving on to the next one. It's just super easy to do. I am sending emails out to all the people on that list that Beachbody sends me on the 22nd of each month. And it was actually in the refinery. There was an email that she put, here, share this with your people. I just changed the videos because she had a YouTube video in there and then a video with a bunch of coaches in it that I thought was stupid, and I just thought it was boring for people. I thought it was interesting, but the people who aren't coaches would be like, I don't even care about this. So I just put the one video from that I showed you, the one that I showed you, in the email, and I've been sending 10 of those out a night. So highly recommend doing that. It's worth it. Okay, in terms of connecting with people, I have talked to Shay a little bit about this, but not much. The big bundle challenge packs that they're selling, the one like $430, $230, she thinks that that's actually going to be a detriment to our businesses. It gives you more volume on the outset, but then she thinks it's going to decrease the continuity because people are going to have all that they need, and it's not on HD. The Shakeology is on HD, but she even thinks it's going to cause problems with that because everybody has so much other stuff. So I'm really not talking to people about that. If they want to listen, if they want information about it, that's fine. I'm not really talking to people about that. What I'm talking to people about are really three different things. Current coaches, like all of you guys that are right here, that all have BOD and Shakeology, I'm just saying, go get the completion pack and wait for your email to come to get in the autumn group. Easy breezy, $39. You get 50 volume points on your own account. If you're not diamond, which none of you guys are, you don't need more than 50 volume points to stay active. So if you need to put something on hold and just use this as your volume points for this month, go for it because you can do that. But don't put it on your husband's account. Did I say this already to everybody? Did everybody hear that? Yeah. Heather, you did not hear that. Do not put this on your husband's account, the completion or the bundle, the accessory bundle, because if you do and you want into that autumn group, your name will not come up as the person who's going to get into that group. It would be your husband. And then they'd have to put your husband in the group and you'd have to check his Facebook all the time, which is dumb. So don't do that. This is one thing you're going to need to put on for yourself and just take the volume hit, big whoop. It's fine. The second thing I'm talking to people about is that completion pack. That's the people who already have Beachbody On Demand. And then you get Shakeology and the accessories. I think it's such a good deal because you get the accessories for $10 with a bag of Shakeology. These are people who aren't coaches. They're already paying retail for Shakeology when they got it, so they're used to that price. And this is an awesome way to reconnect with people who have dropped off Shakeology, who still have Beachbody On Demand. And I bet you have a bunch of those people. Those are the people that are going to show up on that email that Beachbody sends you. Really good opportunity for you. And since these challenge packs are on sale through January 14th, this actually gives you an opportunity for Success Club in December and in January. For the people who aren't quite ready yet, you can push those folks off to January. And when they get to January 4th or 3rd, when they're feeling like they've gained 22 pounds because they've just eaten for a week solid straight, this is when they're going to want to do it. It's a really good opportunity to reconnect with them, and get going on a little 80-day obsession that way. The third thing is, and I think Rachel and I talked about a little bit about this morning, is the challenge pack itself, which is your Shakeology, your year of Beachbody On Demand, and your accessory bundle for $170. The way that I've been talking to people about it is like this. So here's what you get. This is what I say in a message or an email. Here's what you get. A year of Beachbody On Demand, and in parentheses I put, this is all the workouts. Everything since the dawn of Beachbody time, plus everything that comes out that's new in 2018. You don't have to pay any extra fees for it. It's just there. It just pops up. So that's in parentheses. And I put by itself, $99, comma. 30-day supply of Shakeology by itself, $130, comma. Accessory bundle for 80-day obsession includes 6 bands and a set of sliders, normally $59, $60. But you get the whole thing for $170. People can really see the value, I think, if you lay out the value, if you actually tell them, look, this is what you're getting. And like I told somebody today, I'm like, you can just go buy the accessory bundle. That's fine for $60, but for an extra $80, or what is it, 60, 120, yeah, $80, you're getting a bag of Shakeology, which is like almost half the price. Either way you look at it, you're getting a screaming deal. You're either paying full price for Shakeology and saving $45, $50 on the accessory bundle, or you're buying the accessory bundle and paying $80 for Shakeology, which I never say because it devalues Shakeology. I'd rather devalue the equipment than Shakeology. But if somebody's hemming and hawing about it, you're like, wait a second, you've already drank Shakeology, you know Shakeology. Why would you throw away the opportunity to get Shakeology for cheap? You know? So I do say that to people too. That's the only time I'll say Shakeology for cheap is if they're hemming and hawing about it. Cause I'm like, I just don't like for people to not get a good deal. So I'm like, why would you pass that up? That's stupid. Like, come on. So that's how I talk about that. But that challenge pack is like, I think if you add it all up, it actually saves you $145. I mean, it's like a total no-brainer. Both of them are, I think, either way, the challenge pack or the completion pack. But that's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the other ones, and maybe I'm a sucky coach for not doing it. But I sort of agree with Shay in the sense that I do think that it's going to piss people off in the long run rather than get people excited, because they're going to arrive with all this stuff. I mean, 4 things of Recover. Like, we go through Recover pretty quick in our house because Mason drinks it every day. But speaking of, Mason, get your Recover. But we go through it pretty fast. But I don't know. I think that would be pretty tough. And I think but if you have people that are like, give me everything, then talk about it. Make yourself familiar with what's out there, though, because there's a bunch of different ways to get it. You can get it with just the Performance Stack and no Shakeology. You can get it with Shakeology and the Performance Stack. You can get it with the whole supply of the performance stuff and Shakeology. I mean, there's all different ways you can look at it. So go look at it. And the way that it's organized on the Coach Links generator page is actually the best way I've seen it, because it says in big red letters, it says for new coaches and customers, and it gives all the things that you can buy if you're a new coach or a customer. For customers that have Beachbody On Demand, and it gives you the ways that they can do with the completion packs and so forth. And then it says for coaches and customers who already have Shakeology and Beachbody On Demand, and what you can purchase for them. So that's the best way that I've seen it broken out. So if you get confused or you get a little lost with yourself, just go look on that page, because I think that that's probably the best. I put some graphics in the team page that explain the same thing, but I think if you're like in a tizzy and you have to look at the links page anyway because you're going to send them a link, that's the best place to go. So that's that. I think that was all I wanted to tell you. I just think that those 2 resources are really, really important for you guys to get to know. I think it's really important for you guys to use or just fiddle around on it on teambeachbody.com, so that when you're customers call you and go, I don't understand, although I don't think they will like they used to. The other thing that's cool about Beachbody or teambeachbody.com is that when you go in and look at it, if you're placing an order, like I did one for my mom today, and she's, you know, she gets HD stuff. If you get HD stuff, your credit card stuff is saved. And all you have to do is, like Amazon, you just have to put in your security code. That's new. They didn't used to do that. You used to have to put in your information every single time. So if you're an HD customer, it makes it a lot easier to use. I think people are going to be a lot. It's going to make things a lot easier for people, and I think people won't complain as much about it. So that's good. Do y'all have any questions for me in terms of any of the things that I talked about? I think those are all really important things personally. Anyone? No, it was just crystal clear. I'm glad it's not complicated. It's just, did y'all know about all that stuff on Team Beachbody or Coach? Yeah, the Coach Online Office, right? I know it's a big deal. So I'm glad that you hopped on, even though you're in the dark, watching your kids fall asleep. That cracks me up. So good. All right. Well, y'all go look for that email that was sent to you on the 22nd of November. Pull it up and start emailing those people. Feel free to go to my Facebook page and use the post that I used to talk about 80-Day Obsession. I don't know if you saw it, but you're more than welcome to copy and paste. Don't copy and paste it just because I did. I actually stole it from somebody else too, and the pictures. So feel free to steal it because she stole it from somebody else too. So feel free to steal away. I did get a lot of comments on it. So there's lots of conversations going on about 80-Day Obsession right now because of that post. So feel free to go grab it and make it your own and post it and get those conversations started. Did y'all all do a little obsessed? I know Kimberly didn't because of her injury. No, Rachel?
I watched it.
You watched it. So it comes out on the 20th of this month. Little Obsessed. It's going to have their 30-minute workouts. There were 5 of them. It's also going to have a meal plan, which it didn't have when it came out originally. And that meal plan is going to be like kind of like a sneak peek into what the meal plan for 80-Day Obsession is going to be like, although it's going to be a lot of a bigger deal on 80-Day Obsession, I think. So you're kind of going to get a sneak peek into both pieces of it, which is great. And it was really hard. I actually did the workouts. I did both. It was on for 2 weeks by accident. They put it up for 1 week, but the first 3 days they kind of had some problems with the live streaming. So they, or the live video. So they said, oh, sorry, we need to work on it again. So they did it for a second week, and I did it both times, and I got sore both weeks. I did it with one of our exercise physiologists at work, and she was like, these exercises are so innovative. She had just come back from a huge physical or personal trainer conference, exercise physiology and personal training, and she said, this is the state-of-the-art movement that they were talking about at our meetings. Like the stuff that Autumn's doing is the stuff that's at the top of everybody's mind, and it's what everybody's trying to go to now in terms of movement and safety and all that, and that's what Autumn is doing in these workouts. So that's what our exercise physiologist, who's completely unbiased, she was like, this is amazing movement. I mean, it's super effective, super safe, and very focused on your core, which is only going to decrease pain in so many areas of your body. So I think it's really, really exciting. And the eating plan, if you listen to the video that Autumn did that I posted in the page, although she won't tell too much about it, which I think is interesting. She's being really secretive about it, but it's so personally up my alley, like eating every 2 to 3 hours, eating clean. It's not paleo. It's not Whole30. It's not all these things that you can't, keto, all these things that you can't sustain. It's another sustainable 21-day fix, kind of, not 21-day fix, but that sort of idea that it's a lifestyle change that you can stick to and hang on to. And then that's pretty awesome. There's also a page, if you care, and I think you can get to it through Coach Online Office somewhere, but I was on it today and I can't remember how I got to it. It's a page that is just, the whole page is before and after pictures from 80-Day Obsession. So you can go and take as many as you want. That's what they're there for. They're there for you to go use them in your own social media. But even if you don't, go look at the page. It is unbelievable, the results that people got. Unbelievable. So I think it's a super exciting program, and the fact that we have our new teambeachbody.com, and we have all these different ways to talk to people about stuff, and we have these killer deals going on, I think you guys are going to be super successful. It's just up to you to start talking about it. And you should. So that's about it. That's all I got to say. Do you guys have anything at all you want to ask, or just want to move on with your evening? Rachel probably wants to go to sleep.
I guess the only question I can't seem to figure out, I must not know where to look, is just what the Success Club, what are the Success Club points? Like what gets you Success Club points right now?
So the only thing that doesn't get you a Success Club point is the coach buying the accessory bundle doesn't. So any of the challenge packs, even if it's a completion pack with Shakeology and the equipment, that gets you 2 Success Club points. Unless your customer's already bought something on a challenge pack, then it would get you 1. So it's still lifetime max of 3 Success Club points per customer per lifetime. But you can still get Success Club points from all of that stuff. So the challenge pack, the completion packs, still 2 points. They're all 2 points. Yeah.